Growth comes with change, and change is about evolving. The average life of an adult cuts across the evolving process. Prior to adulthood, there was childhood, which is often set as the pace of the life ahead. Reportedly, the peak of adulthood is the hustling stage, but evolving demands the alignment of one's hustle with reality. So as an adult, it is essential to be able to merge work and one's personal activities. Adulthood ushers the ability to create an equilibrium between work and personal dealings. More often than not, people struggle with creating a blend in their lives, making it difficult to find fulfillment. But as opposed to being unhappy, adults should step up their game by creating a structural balance for their lives. Welcome to Work-Life Balance on Africa Business Radio.
Happiness is something that, it just happened now and I'm happy at this moment. But joy has to be something that we should build on. We should build on joy, even as people. Because sometimes you find out people are going through stuff, but they are very happy people. Not because they are pretending, because they were raised up with joy. So joy is instilled in them, even in all their seasons. So they're able to go through life without having to look like what they're going through. So it's actually a skill. So good morning, everyone. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Nigeria, Lagos, wherever you are, we are here, Africa Business Radio, talking about work-life balance. But today, a very big topic, very, very big topic, unlocking happiness. Take a deep breath. Everyone wants to be happy. Every single person wants to be happy. Everyone is looking for something out there that'll bring them joy, that'll bring them lasting happiness. Some people look for it in their relationships. Some people look for it in their spouses. Some people look for it in their children. It all depends on what makes you tick. What makes you come alive? For me, I love having conversations. I love teaching. I love training. I love impacting knowledge. I also love to learn. So for some other person, it might be dance, it might be cooking, it might be hosting people. So it all depends on what makes you truly happy. For me, what makes we happy as human beings should be positive. It shouldn't be something evil. What makes me happy shouldn't be seeing my friends down or losing out in life. What makes me happy should bring joy to myself and to other people around. I have to state that, because some people, what makes them happy is something that is negative, and that's not good. What drives you? Are you driven by your parents, what your parents want for you? Are your parents still driving the right car in your life? Every decision you've made was decided by your parents subconsciously. They told you a lot of things when you were a child, and today you're living just exactly what they wanted. They've told you, I want you to be a doctor, and that's why you're a doctor, but you're not very fulfilled. Look, think, take note of this, because you might get to 50, 60 and find out that all that you've been doing was driven by competition with your friends or what your parents said, not truly what you really wanted to do or what society asked you to do. What subject can we talk about that can go on for hours? I know what makes me tick. I know what makes me happy. I know what I can do for free without getting paid. So you have to find that. Maybe you can find out by what you do every day. Find out by talking to a life coach. You can book me for a session. Find out by asking friends and family around. I do the same thing too sometimes. As a life coach, it takes time to find your niche. It takes a lot of time because every life coach is trained to be able to use those coaching tools. So if you give me any tool, I'll be able to use the tool perfectly well. But finding my niche, what I do, what I breathe, what I've gone through, my life experiences, my pain, they're all things that can help my world succeed and make me stand out. So you have to find what makes you really, really happy and pursue with everything in you. Don't let anyone tell you. Don't go for it. If you find that thing, you find yourself. I was running a fashion business 5 years ago in Lagos, Victoria Island, Murikola. I had an office. I had workers. In anybody's kind of view, a young lady, married, had a child, running a business close to home, very convenient. But that was not my purpose. While I was running the business, people always came to me for advice, counseling. A lot of times, I didn't even know what coaching was then, because coaching wasn't a big boss in Nigeria. So I never, maybe I heard about coaching. Yes, I did. And I said, you know what? I have to pay for this course. It was almost $1 million to be a coach, to register to get the certifications and all of that. And I said, okay, you know what? Maybe I should do a course in psychology, because people always called me from different parts of the world. And one day, my younger sister said, there has to be something inside of you you're not aware of. Maybe you should do a certification course. Maybe you need to do this. And I said, okay, maybe I should start with a psychology course. And maybe that from there I'll find myself. But I didn't do that. I registered for the course on Coursera.com. I never finished the course. I found my way to a coaching school in Lagos, Nigeria, Lami Olusola Coaching Academy in Victoria, Lekki, Lagos. And during the coaching training, I found my real purpose was to help other people as well, achieve their purpose. Because I also was doing something else that wasn't my core talent. It wasn't my direct talent. I had to pay people to produce, but I was good in creating. I was creative. I'm still creative. I'm creative with almost everything I do or lay hands to do. But that didn't mean that I had to create clothes, So when I found my purpose, another thing is I knew my purpose, but I didn't know how to go about it. So you might be listening to me. You already know what you want to do, but you do not know how to go about it. That's another thing, because that's where you find your happiness. That's where you find your happiness, and you find your deepest strength, and you find your fulfillment when you find what you love to do every day. So you're able to unlock your happiness by what you do for a living, or by what you do for other people, whichever way. That's my own way. That's my own view of unlocking happiness. Another way is being kind to other people, giving back, reaching out. Like I do a lot of projects. We have a project next month. We're going to a village community in Lekki, Lagos, Marua community. We're going to be reaching out to women, men, children. And that's something I love to do. I go to the prison in Ikoyi, Lagos as well. We visit the prison mates. I do orphanages as well. I go to orphanages in Lagos. And that's another way I find joy. I find joy talking to younger women, sharing my experiences, lending my service for free in some areas where I know they cannot afford to pay for coaching. That's another way. So that's my own little tip for unlocking your happiness. Till next time, we'll talk again. Emem Wogogo, life coach, Lapax Life Project founder. Thank you.
You don't have to make yourself miserable to be successful. All the long nights and the maniac moments of genius, yet success isn't about working hard. Plus, you'll never feel truly satisfied by work until you are satisfied by life. So the question is, how do you take care of yourself and still make your work perform to expectation? What about the family front that's always begging for attention? If your work life is like juggling 5 balls at the same time, you are not alone. But you don't have to continue down that lane. It's time to separate personal life from work life and bring them both to a balance point. Stay here. We would hand you the magic wand.